Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Where are you guys from?
Hungary.
Hungary, yeah? You don't know, maybe we might have heard that 2 days ago in Germany, somebody went into a Sikh temple and bombed it.
Yeah.
They firebombed the Sikh temple. And obviously it's wrong to bomb any place just because it's a religion place, just because you don't like some group of people. But they probably assume that Sikhs were Muslims. Yeah. That's what's most likely has happened there. And no, they shouldn't bomb anybody. The point is that, as Sikhs, we're not understood. No one knows us. Yeah? And in Hungary, probably there's not many Sikhs either, right?
No.
No. And what if you looked at me now, like before knowing, what would you think I was?
To be honest, it was hard to place which country you're from.
Yeah.
Around India, but I wouldn't be sure.
You wouldn't be sure, yeah.
Yes.
Because, we've got these turbans, we've got beards, and people can't always tell. So, give you a little history, right, on Sikhism. It's a very young religion.
Yeah.
It only started 500 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like very young, And the guru, the first guru, when he came here 500 years ago, he already looked at Buddhism, he already looked at Christianity, Islam and Hinduism, but he still felt like that's not able to solve the problems of the world. Yeah. So what he did is, he basically, we feel that he was sent here by God. We think he was sent to kind of bring the truth that was already there, but the truth wasn't really being given to people. For the truth, what is the truth about God, right? There's one creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only one.
Yeah, most of the Indian people say it's like...
Yeah, it's just one.
Yeah.
But the thing is that creator is inside us as well. It's not separate from the world.
Yeah.
So how do you worship God? Like, what does God want from you? Like, he made everything with one word. What can you give him back?
Yeah.
We're so measly in it. We're so tiny compared to God, right? What can we really do for God, right?
Yeah.
So the two things that we believe you can do are seva and simran. Simran means to remember God. So always be connected to the one that you've come out of. It's like a mother likes a child that has a relationship with the child. The child forgets the mom will feel unhappy. Same way, so you have a relationship with God while you're remembering God's name all the time and meditating upon God's name. But the other thing is to serve the creation. So you got the creator, you remember the creator, but serve the creation. Right? And how do we serve the creation? You can see over here, we're giving out free food.
Yeah.
Right? People that are hungry, they can have a free meal. If you go to any Sikh temple, anywhere in the world, anybody can come there and have a free meal, all the time. Yeah, it's one of the staple things in the Sikh tradition that every Gurdwara, every Sikh Gurdwara, which is the Sikh temple basically, has 2 rooms. One room is where you pray, and the other room they have free food. Yeah, for anyone. So, and it's going on for 500 years. It's unique, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere you go. So even if you, like, I don't know, where you guys are living right now, in central London?
Basically here on the streets.
Okay, here in the streets. I'm sorry to hear that. But if you go to Shepherd's Bush, there's a Gurdwara there. They have a free meal. If you go there Saturday or Sunday, you can get a free meal there.
Wow.
It's vegetarian, right? It's open to anybody. There's no religion that says no to vegetables. Some say no to this kind of meat. Some say no to that kind of meat, but no one says no to vegetables. Yeah, they're harmless.
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
harmless. Yeah. So it's kind of open to anybody, right? Secondly, we believe that God is open to everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So whether you're rich or poor, it makes no difference. So when you come into a Sikh temple, one rule we have is free food for all, but you must sit as equals. So you could have a Sikh who's in there who's a billionaire, and there could be somebody else like yourself coming right at the moment you're homeless. You could sit on the same floor, have the same meal. What is that giving you? It's giving you dignity.
Yes.
Yeah, that you're all equal.
And that's important.
Right, it's important because, and the second thing is telling you that for God, they don't look at your money. Like the one who made everything with one word, imagine. Does he care if you have more money than this person? Like he gave you everything. You get it? So he doesn't care like about the worldly honor, right? He doesn't care that somebody's seen as rich, somebody's seen as poor. What he cares about is the inside. So we think there's 3 things, that everybody gets judged upon. Your actions, right? Your words, and your thoughts.
Yeah.
So what you think, what you say, and what you do, right? And so some people, they fake it, They say one thing, they think something else.
Yeah.
But he knows, right? So that's what we believe, like we're all equal in that sense. That male or female, white, brown, any religion, culture, even Christian, not Christian, it doesn't make a difference to God.
Yeah.
Yeah. What they're looking for are those three things, right? So this is one way that some of the people that have come here today, some of the young kids with, there's some young ones that are standing there, they're not Sikh, but they're giving out free food today. They're coming to serve. Yeah. So you don't have to be a Sikh to get involved with serving people, right? But the Guru creates a system that you can learn how to serve. That you could be homeless, but instead of feeling that you're powerless, that you're nothing, you can't give to anybody, you could come and give to someone for 3 hours, right? That's an unusual thing, right? So when you start to give, you start to realize that you're not so poor. You have something worthwhile to other people, right? And that increases your self-worth. Yeah. So the Guru is creating a system where you understand that everybody's equal. You understand that actually, no matter where you are, someone's worse off. You might feel like I'm at the bottom at the moment, yeah. But you know that other people are lower down. It's hard to realize that, right? To be thankful for what we have. But when we start giving, we start connecting to people around us. Start connecting to people, and that's a really important thing, because when you become cold-hearted and you don't connect to people, then you're on a slippery slope, and you can think, okay, I'll rob somebody. I don't care. I don't care. That's the real cause of all the problems. The rich people, they're storing their money off in the Panama Islands, and not paying any tax. Me and you probably pay more tax than Google, in this country.
Oh yeah.
Right? Why is that? Because they don't care. The compassion is gone.
Yeah.
So when you connect to people, you start to feel compassion, yeah, and that actually changes you from the inside, right? And that's more powerful than just changing someone from the outside.
Yeah.
What do you think? You guys, have you been brought up in a Christian background, right?
No, we are not Christian. I am more like interesting to Buddhism at this point.
Right.
Yeah, so I think in this point, this is the closest to me right now.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
That's amazing.
To be honest, yes, because all of the other religions have restrictions in belief.
Yeah.
And it's not comforting, because why, if I do believe in a creator and I do believe in God, why do I have to be at a certain point or do a certain thing just to get in contact with him?
So one thing we have is the concept that it's not exclusive. God is not exclusive to any one religion,
Yeah.
right? Because many religions come and they say we're exclusive. This is the only way. If you don't go this way, you go to hell.
Yeah.
We don't have that concept. We don't think it's exclusive. God is inclusive. Yeah? That's why the food is for everyone, whether you're Sikh or not. It's the principle that God is inclusive. And do you believe that God is inclusive? Or do you think he's only special to one people? No. Okay. Let me tell you something interesting, right? We put this as an interesting fact. For me, it's one of the most powerful things for Sikhism, right? So we have a scripture. The Gurus made it themselves, yeah? They were literate, spoke many languages, they made the scripture. And it's now called the Guru. The scripture became the Guru. So the Gurus made it and they said, now this is your Guru, right? Now, if you look inside the scripture, it's very interesting. The Guru made the scripture themselves, but when they made it, they put in the writings of people that weren't Sikh, that from a Sikh background. They put in people that were from a Hindu background, from a Muslim background. So it's the only interfaith scripture in the world. You get it?
Yeah.
Every other scripture is only about their faith.
That's true.
But this is a scripture which is interfaith, right? And but all those people, they say very similar things: love, compassion, justice, honor, no lies, loving everyone, right? Serving people, loving God, worshipping God. So the way is the same, no matter what label you put on it. Yeah. Somebody might say I'm this, but really they're just a man of person of God.
Yes.
So wherever the Guru traveled, they asked him, which is the best religion? He went to Mecca as well, and they said to him, what's the best religion? He said, without good actions, you'd all cry. Everybody will cry, right? So it doesn't make a difference what label you are. It matters about your actions, your thoughts, and your words, right? But the difference between us and Buddhism is that we do have a God. We believe in a creator. It's not so clear.
Yeah, that's why I don't say I follow exactly the Buddhism, because I also believe in the creator.
You believe in the creator, right? Yeah. Because it makes sense, right? Someone made all this.
Yes.
Yeah. And then also, when we meditate, we connect to something. What is it? It can't be nothing.
Yeah.
It's something. It's a being. Okay, it's hard to say it's a man. It's not a man in heaven, right? Looking down at us. It's like an energy. It's like a, but it's definitely something. It's something, right? We can't understand it, but it's something. We can love it. We can have that relationship with it. So that's why we believe there is a creator, and then that creator can see us, you know, and there is judgment. But we do believe in reincarnation, that you come back again and again and again.
Yeah,
And
me too.
you know,
Me too.
like right now you're in a hard time. Yeah. But don't think that that hard time is necessarily because God hates you. It's easy to think that. It's easy to start blaming God, right? But
Sometimes yes, but lately we noticed that it's never God really.
I don't think it's God. God
Yeah.
works. So the people and we are also
society.
did it, so,
Yeah, and we have some role to play as well. Like so reincarnation teaches you that to a certain extent what we're going through right now is because of our actions. It's responsibility.
Yeah.
And if you start to but of all the actions in this world, right, what's the best action? What do you think? Of all the actions that you could do, like right now, what are the best actions?
Well, actually, you know, we just help out the other guys on the street.
Brilliant.
What we have right now.
Right.
So,
So learning about compassion, daya, we call this daya. The very first principle of being a holy person is to have compassion. So we have this concept, right? Like I said to you, there's not one religion. There's not like there's no one exclusive way to God, right? But there is an inclusive way to God, and what we call it is the path of the saints, right? You can read English, right?
Yes, of course.
So it's path of the saints, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's all the saints. They walk the same path, all of them. They have to, because it's the path to God, right? And what is that path? You leave behind lust, anger, greed, attachment, and pride, and then you embrace truth, contentment, compassion, righteousness, and forgiveness, right? Now, the Guru also says one thing. He says, I don't want to compete with the rich people. Yeah? He says, I'm with the lowest of the low. That's where I like to be. Yeah? The meek, the humble, the lowest of the low. Now, many people that are rich, they think they're happy.
yeah.
But that sometimes that money can be a barrier to connecting to God. Whereas on the other side, if somebody is actually feeling low, feeling humble, right? And then still helping other people, right? That's such a big thing. That's such a big thing in today's world. And the thing is the money we have in our pocket is not the only money we have in our pocket. When we connect to God, that connection, that's a bigger money in our pocket. But it's hard to see it, it's invisible money. But it's there. It's there, right? It's there. So the Guru tells us that earn something in this world that will go with you. So once he met a very rich person, the Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the first Guru, he met a very rich person. And this rich person was so proud of how rich he was. Outside his house, he would put up a flag. Every time he earned like 100,000, every 100,000 he earned, he put up a flag outside his house, one more flag. So when the Guru went to his house, he said, what's all these flags? They go, oh, it's a sign of how rich I am. So he said to him, he said, okay, that's great, good to see you're so rich. He goes, can you do me a favor? If I give you this needle, one needle, it's like a cheap thing, right? Needle's so cheap. He goes, in the next world, can you give me this needle back? I'll leave it with you now. Next life, you give it back to me in the next world. The rich man said, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't take the needle with me.
Yeah.
You're going to leave my body behind, right? He says, okay, if you can't take the needle, what about all this money?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the rich man suddenly realized, actually, I can't take this money with me. And then he spent the rest of his life giving that money away. And he felt happier, right? So the Guru's trying to tell us, actually, you're not going to get happiness from money. But how do we learn that? Because when you come here and you spend time giving away food, you get happy by giving away.
Yeah.
Now you learn how to be happy by giving. Before you learn to be happy by keeping.
Yeah.
But the Guru, he's made a system in every Gurdwara across the world, even this country. Like in this country, the Sikhs give away food every Gurdwara. Like in Southall, if you come there every day, morning to evening, there's free food every day. So you can't go hungry in Southall. If anybody can come. You're Sikh or not Sikh, anybody can come to the Gurdwara. All you have to do is cover your head, yeah, and take off your shoes. There's a place to put your shoes, and then wash your hands, and that's it. So easy, right? Anybody can come in, and it's no questions asked. It's not like, okay, you've come twice today, go away, or you come every day. No, Anybody can come every day if they want to. It's unlimited. The food, unlimited. It's always there, right?
Yeah.
That's like God.
Yeah.
And that's how much we should give to people, love. There's so much food going for free in waste in today's world, and people are hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how do you make a system that makes that happen? How do you, it's not like me teaching you the truth or telling you something. It's about how do you get everyone to join in? You make this.
Yeah.
See, there's people here that are not even Sikhs today that are learning how to give.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this system.
Yeah, and they're also happy about
They're
about
happy.
it. Yeah.
They're learning how good it feels to give.
Yeah.
Right? And then they're going to go tomorrow. They're going to think, maybe I should give some more.
Yeah.
And you start like a giving culture. You give today, you give tomorrow. Every day you give, you become a giver. You don't become a taker.
Yeah.
Right? And the Sikhs are told two things. Don't beg, work for your money, and then share it. So some of the big rules are don't steal and don't beg, but earn and give. Sounds interesting, huh?
Yeah.
It changed my life. When I was 21, I used to look like you, no turban, no beard. And I thought this system works, you know. And I just started to follow it. Many people here like he had no turban, no beard. This guy, he just kept his hair recently. All of it is something. It's the reason we look different is so that people can recognize us. So you know who to ask for help. If you're hungry, you can go to a Sikh, and we will feed you. How will you know who's a Sikh?
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
We look different. Right? We have a turban, we have a beard. You know, okay, this guy must be a Sikh.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you that maybe it is symbolize something or something.
It's like a sign on my head saying, here is a Sikh, ding, 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 you know, like free food, help, security. It's like a sign on your head. Yeah? And that is what it's for, right? So you always know. Yeah? You know you can go to a Sikh for food and for protection. Well, it's very nice talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
It was nice meeting
Thank you.
you.
Very nice meeting you as well. Look, I'm going to give you these.
Thank
You can help yourself.
you.
If you get a chance, you know, in a web cafe or something, we have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
So we make loads of videos on YouTube, you know, and you can check us out. It's in the leaflet. It's called Basics of Sikhi.
Okay.
It's our organization. So we make YouTube videos. All right.
Okay.
Nice
Thank
talking to you.
very
Thanks
much.
so much. Okay. God bless.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru